What's up, guys? TU podcast number 5 coming at you now. Your host XX underscore Ando underscore XX, aka Andrew, part of the GigX Trojan community. Got the intro music by my mate Darth Shatner from GigX. Hope you guys enjoy that. Wow, big week just happened. Looks like week 3 events will now just be campaigns. I've already tried my one campaign and I won on easy, which is pretty hopeful because last time I've lost like 50 times. Anyway, one criticism about the campaign is that when you beat a level, like say like I beat easy for the first ever time, I close the campaign window, I go to a battle, I come back when I have 200 energy again, and then I press the campaign again. It's jumped you up to medium difficulty without you knowing, right? So like it does it on purpose. I think it's not accidental, obviously it's been programmed. So I initiated my second campaign not knowing it was on medium, and I lost on my second hero. Anyway, other than that, my deck's not crap. Trust me. Look, what you got now, what you should be seeing now, is some battle footage. I've been starting to get this podcast a little bit more entertaining, other than just my droning out voice, just saying crap about crap, as you know. Anyway, the box that has come out is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Alright, let me start ranting. Alrighty. We start off with a Xeno card called Scar Skim. Oh, and by the way, before I start, just give me a heads up if you'd rather see pictures as a slideshow or if you'd rather see battle footage. If like the battle footage that I got now goes for about 17 minutes, which isn't long enough for the podcast, right? Because I like ranting on for about half an hour. So just tell me if you'd rather like a battle and then it breaks and then it goes to like the image and then it breaks and then it goes to the battle, then it breaks and then it goes to the image and then so on and so forth until there's no cards left to talk about, and then I just let the battles go. That might be option 1. Option 2 might just be back to my slideshow that I was doing last week. Or option 3 is just let the battle flow through twice, which I don't think is very good. But they're the options. Anyway, Scar Skim, you got your Legion, you got your advanced attack of 10. So you're going to have 18 attack by your third turn if you're playing mono Xeno, which is very good. Evade 5 is like Gehenna cursed evade, so it's not dying anytime. 29 HP is about my standard for HP on cards. Remember I said like 3 should be about 30. If it has about 30 or around 30, then it's a good card. This card, Scar Skim, would absolutely just it'll just kill. Like, you don't want this card to be your glass cannon at the end of your cards, right? You wouldn't want that here because it won't Legion on the right. So this card would be good if you drop like your Yupnoi, then you drop your Scar Skim, then you drop like your Zillanail, or something along those lines. So it would be doing 18 damage plus the Yupnois and Feeble. It would be doing 22 damage with a Siege if you're versing Erebus, Crimson deck, sorry. Then you'll just get absolutely flogged. So I think it's a pretty good card. To buy to buy a half a box for this card is questionable. Questionable. Depends on your luck if you get this card 4 times without having to buy out the whole entire box. Not that I would know. I've never done that before. Yeah, I envy you, but whatever. You know who I'm talking to. Yeah, that's right. You. Don't play the little. Don't play. No. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, Mr. Crimson. Anyway, our next card is Coast Destroyer, Payback of 5. Wow, Payback has a very high X amount. I thought Payback might have only had like a 2X amount, or like a 3. But judging from like the cards that I've been seeing, Payback is like minimum of 5. And that's very good. That's very, very nice. Anyway, this card is exactly like your, what's his name? Hellwing, Scorched Windwing. It's just like that, but it's a Raider. It has a bit more health, and it's 4 delay. So you drop 2 SDs, you drop this bad boy, you're doing strike all 6. If you have an Erebus out on field, you win the game. No doubt about it. You're going to be clean housing. And I've actually got a mini clean house on my battle log, on my battles. If you look a little bit later, I get a full, I'm not going to tell you. You can see it for yourself. Next card is called Lord. Yep, that gibberish. A Lord H. A Lord H. A Lord H. Yep, gonna call it A Lord H. Vindicator. So you're gonna have to buy out this box 4 times. You get Payback of 6, Counter 10, and Feeble All 7, as you see on the picture. It has the HP that is at my OP standards, where it's 35 and up is really, really good for the card. So it's 36 HP, means that it's gonna live most of the time. Counter 10 is just like double chain slicer. So you're just going to be bouncing off any little Bane of Truth or anything that tries to get in your way. As well as if you have that commander that heals all BT for 1, and then you have like a Trank, or you get someone else, this thing is activating. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. It's like just like your Eupnoid, but it's like 10 times better. This, when it activates, you're gonna see Enfeeble All 7, which just means if you drop this guy, then you drop your then you got this guy would be good in Crimson. So you know your Coast Destroyer. You have to drop in a Scorched Windwing with your Erebus. You're overloading both. You're doing about Enfeeble All 10 with your Windwing. You're gonna be doing about 24 damage with just strike. Something to bear in mind when you're trying to get those clean houses. Anyway, this next card I think is part of a cache, an upcoming cache if I'm not wrong. Anyway, it's called Blitz Crasher. It's got a bit low health, but it does have the defense skill of Payback, which hopefully can bounce off Jam, which would be pretty cool. I'm just saying. Protect all 3, that means it can be used as a rainbow card. Strike all 4 means that it's a freaking good card. Payback 4, defense. Imperial, so it can combo with your Augur Ream if you have that in your deck. It can combo with your Hefetats. You're getting protect all 3, which is really, really nice. Even in rainbow, I would definitely choose this card, other than something like a Revenant, which I'm rocking at the moment, which isn't really good. But you know, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm trying. So that's that card. I was told that I was being a bit biased to the cards, like saying, "Oh yeah, this is good, yeah." So, I guess time to say how crap it is. 8 attack means that Valor can activate seamlessly, like a Trench Hurler, or like a Progenitor card that is coming out, I think. Maybe it's a legendary, I'm not sure, but it's 6 attack and it's got 8 Valor. So this thing isn't the best one, because if Jam doesn't bounce back off Payback, then the amount of jam spam that you're going to be doing to this is just making this card not really viable. I think not really viable, not the best at being defensive. Sorry, offensive. So yeah, not the best. Next card is the Brawl reward for being in the top 3 bracket. Sultana Vision. Oh, jeez. This card is just like your glass cannon of Dream Haunter. It's just that OP. With your Berserk 3 that can get enhanced to Berserk 4, you go up Rally 8, Flurry 16, but with your Berserk 4 you're doing 20. So it's 20, 26 just when it activates. And then it gains even more Berserk. So this is just a a Stoneheart on steroids. You put out Stoneheart, you put out Sultana Vision, and goodbye board. Bye bye, have a good day. Like, oh jeez, it's just crazy. Anyway, next is the Pantheon Crystal. As you see, it is a structure. It will be available for everyone. In the top 500 bracket, we'll get the Jewel in the Brawl. That is starting tomorrow, normal time. 5 AM Oz. So it's like 12 PM America, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, this card is really, really good with your Smite Forgers and your Roving Parriers and your Zodiac Harbingers. It enhances the Forger's inhibit, then it rallies it for 5 because your Forger rallies itself for 3, so you're getting 5 rally. Not very good versus corrosive decks like BT, could actually be a bit of a downside, but has the jam spam. Jam's coming to town. I would use this quad in my Righteous deck or my Progenitor deck because it's actually a good card. Like one delay for a jam and a rally all 2 would be really, really good in a prog deck, especially if you got Cold Heart and stuff. You need a bit of that jam. Anyway, it's good card, but this is the thing with structures. If it has 26 HP, it's good. If it has under 25 HP, it's bad. One, because it takes about 3 turns for a Bane of Truth to kill it, and it takes about 3 turns for anything else to kill it. If it has 26 HP, then it's going to clutch at 1 HP and give you that 1 extra turn where you could win. So it's not the best with HP wise because it can get nuked by your Scar Skim and your Typhoon and blah 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 blah. The campaign reward is a bit of a weird card. It reminds me of a Chain Slicer baby. Gladiath's Triumph. 1 delay. 13 damage, 18 attack. Lead, I'm saying 13 because 5 plus 4 plus 4. Because where else are you going to play this card unless it's next to 2 raiders, right? Like a Wraith or like a SD or like an Inferno Demon. Shouldn't have just salvaged all of my Demon of Embers. Anyway, counter 4 is a good defense mechanism to get rid of those pesky flurry guys. Payback is a great defense mechanism if it bounces back jam. Being a 1-drop, it is actually very powerful. You're going to get minimum 9 attack with this if you put it next to a SD or an Inferno Demon. So this card, watch out for. With its 4 payback means that it will be launching back strikes and hopefully it jams. I'm not really sure how it works. But as well being protected by SDs, that means that it's going to be protected. The strike that hits this isn't going to do anything, and it's just going to strike it back if you put like a Wraith before it, or I'm not very sure how Payback fully works yet. It's just like one of those new skills. It's very fuzzy. There's no free-to-play person that has this quad. I can presume. I can say that right now. By the time this comes out, they may, but I'm not very sure. Anyway, that's all of the new cards coming out, or all of the new cards that I wanted to talk about coming out. And now we move on to 2 new skills. Evolve. Okay, so pretty much all Evolve does, if you guys don't understand, is that it changes all of your ally skills into better skills or worse skills. So it could stuff you up, or it could help you out. As it says, Leech turns into Refresh, which is actually better because if your card, like say for example, my Yupnoy only has 1 attack, and it hits something, and it gains back 1 life. But if it was to be evolved, then my Yupnoy would bring back 9 HP without having to attack. So Refresh is better than Leech. 1, because you don't you refresh from what's it called? Counter damage. It takes out counter damage out of the equation because you just refresh life and you don't have to attack and get countered. So that's good. Protect turns to heal. So I don't really like that, because if you're stomping the board and your cards are already like fine health, then I wouldn't want it to turn to heal. I'd want it to keep it as protect. Maybe if you can if you could choose like S1 or S2 variables, but I don't think that would work. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, there is a thread that does explain Evolve and Refresh. And yeah, so Evolve is only going to be on, from the looks of it, commanders, because if it's on a card, then it's pretty useless. Unless because Refresh, it says it activates at the end of the turn, so that might work. Refresh cannot be inhibited as well, but Leech can't be inhibited, so it's not really a gain. But anyway, yeah, you know what I mean. Refresh isn't going to be a definite skill, which is really sad for Imperial players because they really like their Refresh. They really like their Refresh skill from WMT, which lets them gain back HP. But it's not going to be a fully automated skill. It's only going to be from Evolve. So that sucks just a little bit. Anyway, that's the all the cards. Hope you enjoy all of the battles, as well as I'm not sure if we're going to be doing just battles or just photos, or I don't know, or a combination of the both. I think what I'm going to do on this one is just try to do like a variety of the both, but like it might not be enough time, or like the battles won't be able to be broadcasted. I'm not sure. I guess I could just do like it normal. I'm not sure. It's really hard to tell because you really just want to watch a battle, like the whole battle, and then talk about something. But then it'll just last too long, and then it'll just be weird. So for this one, I'm not going to include any pictures. I go back on my before statement. I'm not going to include any pictures. I'm just going to put the battle stuff down. I guess I'll just put the stats if I can, not making any promises. I'll try to put the stats, but like, I know you guys like the pictures are mad, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, that's it for this week. I will see you later. Yeah.